same number of wins, but one fewer loss. Chiefs in the top spot will remain so at the end of the week on a bye after their loss in LA. Packers also lost in Los Angeles in Week 8, and they lost in Washington in Week 3, and they lost in Detroit in Week 5. And every other game they've played on the road this season, Green Bay 0-5 away from home, which is where they will be on Sunday in Minnesota, where Aaron Rodgers is hoping to turn things around.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have the squad to do it. We just need, like I said after the game, we need the moment that kind of brings us all together. Really, the game in Philly that year was an important time for us. It was the momentum starter for us, and kind of went from there. We need that to happen this week. We're gonna have to score 30 and be efficient.
It's an important game. We need and want to come out with a win, and there's certainly a sense of urgency, as there is every week, as we prepare.
I've got the utmost respect for Green Bay and Coach McCarthy and the things that they do there. We're going to need all of our fans in full force for this one. So it should be a heck of a football game.
Well, NBC certainly hopes so. It is the primetime game on Sunday. It's also a big game in terms of playoff picture. The Vikings right there on the bubble for now in the 6th spot, trailing the Bears, but a game up on the Packers, who they played to a tie in Week 2. Since then, the Vikings have played much better, and the Packers, frankly, have not. Much to the intense emotional disappointment of James Jones, who, as you know, rides with his guys. If I had you ride into that locker room right now to give them a pep talk, who would you want to address?
Listen, if I'm in that locker room right now, everybody in the team meeting, give me my single real quick. Everybody in the team meeting, listen, no more excuses. I don't want to hear no more my bad, should have made this play. Listen, we done been to the playoffs 8 out of the last 9 seasons. We know how to win. We got Jimmy Graham, we got DBs in the secondary in the draft. This team before the season was said, okay, they could make a run at the Super Bowl. All that's still there. What we waiting on? It's time to make a play, and it's time now. If you throw it, throw it. If you catch it, catch it. You tackle, you tackle. Interception, you got a chance to make the play. Make the play. No more excuses. I don't want nobody coming to the huddle saying my bad. If you say that, you're going out. It's time to win. It's time to win now. No more games. We ain't got no more games to play around. Let's go, and let's go right now. That's it.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. Woo! That was, you have a mic on. You didn't have to yell, but I like the energy.
I just had to let them feel it.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I was in there. That's how I would have talked if I was talking to him.
Give me some numbers.
I felt all that emotion.
Davante Adams, what do we need to see from him?
He had 10 catches last week, 166. I need 15 catches from Davante Adams, and he should have 200 yards. But I need that. I just need more targets to Davante. Davante is having one of those seasons right now where no DB wants to guard him, especially in the press coverage. So if you get one-on-one on Davante, I don't care if it's Xavier Rhodes, whoever they got following them, go to Davante and make plays. And defense, get after the quarterback. We got guys that can get after the quarterback. Make the play. Ball in the air. Go get the ball. We had chances to make plays to win games, and we're not making those plays. It's time to start making them.
You feel better now?
I feel a little better.
I
got
stuff
that
off
my
your chest.
chest. You know what I mean? Got that out.
Packers 4-5-1. Coincidentally, Rodgers versus Zimmer 4-5-1. Scott?
But we'll try it here. 2 more teams fighting for NFC wildcard spots. Panthers hosting the Seahawks on Sunday. Cam Newton and Carolina trying to shake a 2-game losing streak. By the way, shout out to Cam. He and his foundation serve thousands of Thanksgiving meals in Charlotte every year. They're doing it again this year. Good on you, Cam. Yeah. As for the matchup, Cam will see Russell Wilson on the other sideline.
We know one thing about Seattle. They're going to be coached extremely hard. There is never a muted point that they're going to ever give in. And, you just got to be ready to play 4 quarters of football.
It's going to be a tough game for sure. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a lot of great players on the field, and a lot of great things are going to happen. But I also think that there's going to be some tough moments you got to be able to battle through and got to be resilient. And we know these games against Carolina has always come down to the wire. And we have a lot of respect for how they play the game. They play the game the right way. They play the game fast and physical. They play the game smart. The great players on offense, defense, special teams. And so we got to be ready to bring our A game.
Well, you take a look at Carolina. Just a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about them as a contender in the entire NFC. Forget the NFC South. Well, stubbed their toe, back-to-back losses for them. They got crushed against the Steelers, and then last week at Ford Field, losing to the Lions there. And you see all the statistics that follow in that two-game losing streak. Panthers even still are the 5 seed as we go into Thanksgiving weekend, Willie. They are
declawed.
They declawed. Oh, there you go. It's our great creative graphics folks always doing it. They're in need of a bounce back.
Right.
Do they get one this week?
Yeah, you mean like a bounce back, get back on track. But this is not the type of team, the Seattle Seahawks, to get back on track. They're the best team at running the ball in the league. And if you're the Panthers, you got to do a better job at stopping the run. Your front seven has not been the same. So when you watch what Seattle does, they run the football a lot of different ways. Russell Wilson, they hand it off to Carson. They do a lot of different things with Penny. And he gets out of the pocket. You got to account for that in the rush game. And if you look at the Panthers offensively, what they have not been doing, okay? They have not been rushing the football. Their rush yards are
strange because they have the talent.
It's cut in half.
Yeah.
The rush yards are cut in half. So you're not running the ball. We haven't seen these explosive, great design plays from North Turner we've seen in the last couple of weeks. We've seen those in the beginning of the season, and I just don't know where this team has gone wrong. But the Seattle Seahawks is a dangerous team. They can make explosive plays. Carolina has given up 15 explosive plays on defense. So you can't do that against them. The offensive line is not protecting Cam. Cam has been sacked 8 times in the last 2 weeks. So when you look at this team, you can find holes on every angle, every part of the game. They got to do a better job as a team if they think they're going to win against the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, here's the good news for Carolina. Location. The game is in Charlotte. They're 5-0 at home this year. And if Carolina beats Seattle, the Rams clinch the NFC West
So they got a little
before we
incentive.
even get to December.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
We'll see.